Good day, CEA. This is Kristen Malevanos, your current union president, and I am trying something new. I know some of you enjoy the videos, so I have the video option now of the newsletter. If you prefer the newsletter, just keep reading the newsletter and just ignore the QR code. So today, this is February, which means it is Black History Month, and CTA, California Teachers Association, has gone with the theme of Black resistance. So I wanted to highlight that with Queen Nzinga. She was the monarch of the Mbundu people who actually resided in what current day Angola is located on the African continent. She helped resist the Portuguese and helped fight back against the Portuguese in their goal to expand the slave trade on the continent of Africa. She fought with the soldiers. She went out with them. And she was just a great example of Black resistance. Next, the executive board of CEA will be doing site visits to all the sites from February 8th through February 16th. Please check in with your site rep because a link to the chart was sent out to them so they can see, what day and who's going to be visiting. Okay. So make sure you go because they'll be talking, there'll be someone there before school and partial lunch, and then they'll be at a next site for partial lunch and then after school. And we'll be discussing bargaining and hearing your comments and concerns about that. Subpay, still waiting on that information. I call every 1 to 2 days to try to figure it out. So I will get more information to you as soon as I have more information. Bargaining. We are starting a new bargaining cycle. Bargaining cycle really starts with having the committee started, then creating a survey, sending the survey out to members, which was done last semester or in December. And then taking that survey and deciding what to bargain on and things like that, and then sunshining. So that's pretty much where we're at. We're a little past the start. As you can see, it's not right at start because we have sunshined the article of safety to the district. And we are waiting for them to sunshine the article that they would like to bargain. This is sort of like a mini bargaining cycle. Not really mini though, because it's a lot of work for the bargaining committee. But it is sort of mini in the sense that we aren't bargaining monetary and healthcare or salary and healthcare because we had already bargained those for this school year. So we will be starting bargaining for the next school year and for healthcare and salary for the next school year in May. But we are bargaining non-monetary articles starting once they sunshine. So that's sort of where we're at. Please check in the newsletter for bargaining updates, and we'll let you know when we have them. Okay, and then commitment. The last thing I wanted to say was, first and foremost, thank you to all who work hard, who check your email, who read the newsletters, who talk to your fellow members, who show up to workshops, who volunteer for committees. The problem is that's a very few members. Now I understand, believe me, there are things that happen. We have members who are on the school sites until late into the evening, working with after school programs and stuff like that. We get it. We understand that there are many, many, many of you who do more than just teach in the schools. We also understand that in order for things to change in Compton, we're going to have to demand that it change. We know based on, history, that our current district leadership does not listen to us when it comes to the amount of programs they randomly throw at us, things they take away. They don't listen to the support we need. Currently, elementary school teachers have been thrown even more to do for test prep. So on top of, if you read the past newsletters, on top of like the 4 different programs they're being pressured by their administrators to complete for math a week, they're also being thrown test prep that is taking like an hour a day for math. So when's the instruction? When is the exploration of concepts by students, right? We know that students learn best when they're interacting with content, not when they're just checking a box for district administration to get funding, which is all these programs do. That's all they do. We know this, right? We know, but yet we're directed to do it, right? So we do, because it's a directive and we don't want to be written up. I get that. But we're not going to be able to change those directives unless we demand a seat at the table. And we can. We can if we stand up. We can if we bargain it. We can add shared decision making into the contract. We have districts around us doing that right now. We can. And if we honestly want better for this district and the community, we're going to have to find time. I get it. When I had my kid, I had to step away from a committee, but that didn't stop me from joining the pickets very pregnant, right? I've seen members who take care of their sick elderly parents showing up to pickets or signing on to Zooms for committees. We're not asking, and we don't need 100% from everybody. What we need is you guys to find time, just a little bit of time each month that you can dedicate to this collective so that we can move forward. Because we're not going to be able to move forward, and we're just going to stay right where we're at until we finally decide it's been enough. So I am just awe-inspired by the amazing dedication of the teachers of Compton. I see you all show up every day. I see you all beaten down every day, but still show up. You all are amazing. You're dedicated. You're smart. You're so talented. And I feel privileged teaching alongside you all. So please understand that my seeking more commitment from you all isn't because I think you're not doing enough. I honestly think that too much is being thrown at you. And until we start doing something different and standing together and telling the district that it does not serve the students nor the community to have us just keep getting more and more and more, that we need adequate supports, we need less programs, or we need a say in which programs are here. There's a lot of things we need, but those won't change until we change the way we think of what this union is. Because it can be a lot more than just salary and healthcare. It can change the quality of your work experience. And that is what I want for CEA. And I think that's what many of you want for CEA. So ask yourselves, what time can you give? Half an hour. Maybe join a committee. Just keep it on the top, in your mind. And then don't forget, ComptonEA.net has information if you want to reach out to me or to other members, other eBoard members. Please don't hesitate to go on the site. Okay, talk to you all later.